my name is Marine and I'm a student at Nanterre Universite in Paris, France. I'm a member of the current Anticapitalism and Revoluiton, a part of the new Anticapitalist Party. So in 2016 in France, there was a new wave of struggles and strikes that began. The first strike was against a reform of the labor code that saw several months of strikes with students and workers on strike. Unions called for a first day of strike on March 31st, but students refused to wait that long. And through general assemblies and strike committees within that popped up all over the country, they called for a new date on the March 9th, which forced unions to join them. We didn't win this strike because unions were able to impose a losing battle plan. They were able to tire out strikers by imposing uncoordinated strike days and negotiating with the government for scraps. However, we analyze this movement not as a total defeat, but because thousands of workers and students were able to learn essential tools for winning a strike. Self-organization through general assemblies, strike committees, and national coordinations, like the one students set up that even elected comrades to be in relations with the media. Throughout 2017 and 2018, there were very important strikes in universities. First, against high school and university reform, and then one against increased tuition fees for students outside of the EU. In my university in Nanterre, we had general assemblies with more than 2,000 people, and we won this battle. In these 2 years, starting from the experience in 2016, we have learned a very important thing. Union bureaucracies, time and time again, will impose a losing plan for strikes. And if we want to win, workers, students from all unions and different sectors must come together, discuss in general assemblies, and impose another strategy. This brings us to December 5th, 2019, where a huge national strike against the retirement reform occurred. The vast majority of transportation workers in the metros, the buses, but also at the SNCF, which is the national train line, went on strike. Other sectors, like teachers, healthcare workers, postal workers, industrial workers, electricians, etc., also joined. The biggest strike days saw 1.5 million people in the streets. During this strike, popped up all over the country interprofessional general assemblies that bring people together from public and private sectors, workers on majority strike or minority strike, union and non-union members, university and high school students to discuss how the strike is going in their sector, how to help out other sectors, and how we can win together. We knew that we would not win by ourselves in just the transportation sector on strike. So we did everything we could to try and reinforce the transportation strike, but also to use their strike to come and help others, convince others to go on strike. In the Hauts-de-Seine department where I live, our Interprofessional General Assembly did 4 a.m. picket lines in front of bus depots. Bus drivers went into elementary, middle, and high schools to convince other teachers that it was right now that they had to go on strike together to win. And in January, when students went back to school, workers came onto our campus and convinced students to leave class, to get up and leave and join the strike. We had a demo on campus with more than 550 people and a general assembly with more than 600 people at one time, the biggest one during the strike. And then when high schoolers striked against their national exams, we all went in front of the high schools to help them hold pickets and block the entrances. We haven't won yet against the government, repealing the retirement reform, but we know that to win, we have to bring together workers and students that go past the union bureaucracy and impose another battle plan. As I said before, I'm a member of Anticapitalism and Revoluiton, a current in the NPA, and we are also members of a tendency within the 4th International United Secretariat called a Tendency for a Revolutionary International. This tendency regroups parties in the United States, the Spanish state, Greece, Italy, Canada, and the idea behind this tendency is that today class antagonisms are important, and revolutionary socialists must seize the occasions that are presented to push forward class struggle and to help workers and students organize in their workplaces and on their campuses to fight against the capitalist class. We do not believe that it is in books that we can learn, not only in books that we can learn about socialism, but it is through strikes and self-organizations that students and workers learn of their power to overthrow capitalism. The Tendency for Revolutionary International regroups parties that are within and outside of the Fourth International United Secretariat, because we believe that today, the International, must regroup revolutionary socialists based, of course, on programmatic ideas, but even more importantly, on their day-to-day struggles to push towards a general strike and a revolution. Thank you very much.